it going, guys and gals? Today I'm going to be showing you how to install RetroArch as well as get the PlayStation 1 emulator on there working, because there's a little bit of confusion there. There's no BIOS subfolder after you install it. So I already have my RetroArch 7-zip file. Go ahead and extract it here. I will put the links in the description below on where to get all this, other than ROMs, because that is kind of a legal gray area. But you made it this far, so I'm sure you can probably manage to find those on your own. Alright, we have all these folders and files right here, and what you're going to need to do is go down to RetroArch right here and open it up. It'll save the config right there. And I'm actually going to be using an Xbox 360 controller because it seems to be configured up just how I like it right off the get-go. Okay, so first off, you're going to go down here to Online Updater, go to the Core Updater, and we're going to go all the way down here. I know it's here somewhere, damn it, right there. PlayStation Emulator. You're going to extract that. Go down here, going to go to add content, scan the directory that you have your file in. I already have my files saved to this folder specifically for this. ISOs are not going to work on this, so it's going to need to be a bin and a Q file. Get back into this. Alright, RetroArch. So this is going to be on my H drive. I'm going to scan for PS1 game, scan of directory finished. I'll go ahead and scan my N6412. This is where it gets complicated, because you can have all these files. Go ahead and online update these. You don't need to do the thumbnail updater yet, but I'll show it to you. It's got all of the thumbnails for all the popular systems that you're going to be wanting to play on. What you're going to do is update core files, update the assets, update the auto config, update the cheat database, update the standalone databases, the overlays, CG shaders, and the GLSL shaders. Now this is where we're going to run into a problem, or should run into a problem, and this is where you're probably stuck at right now. I'm going to go to run, choose the emulator to run on, click to run it, and you're going to get a runtime error. Now that is because you need BIOS files for that. Now I already have my BIOS files here. I will see if I can get a download link in the description on that one too. But this is the complicated part, is you look in here and you look at assets and there's no place for BIOS. Auto config, I mean, you can go through all of these. I mean, I started here at system and I was like, huh, that's weird, because usually a BIOS file would be somewhere right in here. Well, nowhere did I find in the 100 videos and thousands of discussion forums where the hell to put these fucking BIOS. Nowhere. So this is where you put them. You just drag them, drop them right in there, right into the system. Close that out. We go back down here to our RetroArch. Go back over here to our PlayStation. Now, excuse this. This may possibly be loud. Let's see if we can actually turn that down. Let's go ahead and just disable audio completely. And bam. There you go. Your BIOS are where they need to be. And you now have a PS1 emulator through RetroArch. Not real complicated, but I needed like a straightforward video. I could not find just one video that someone had done that showed me exactly where I needed to go. I mean, they jumped around the point. all over the place showing it off, and it's a wonderful like mass emulation system, but I just needed to know exactly where to put the BIOS files, because I seen some videos where they had a subfolder in another place, and I was just kind of like, okay, well, what the hell? How the hell did they have one and I don't? We've obviously got the same version of the game, or the RetroArch. It wasn't updated or anything. So yeah, it was just kind of confusing. Now I did not actually set that up, so let's show you how to do that. The menu, the input. This is the one thing you actually are going to have to set up. Menu toggle gamepad combo. I use L3 and R3 just because it's simple, and pretty much none of the games are going to be using either of those buttons at the same time. That's under input. Third option down. Let's go ahead and add the N64. Make sure it's still working okay. So normally you don't have to put a BIOS in there. It doesn't actually look like it pulled up the N64 game. So it should have. Ah, there it is. Super Mario 64. Run. Bam. And then when we want to get out of this, we just L3, R3. Close it out. And there we are. See, normally I have this set up. Say I just created this one. I have my own setup in a specific hard drive, but I did this one just to show it off in the video. And say usually I have it set to full screen mode, which is a little bit prettier. Say there's a whole bunch of different video options, and I'm working on putting the backgrounds and stuff in just to make it nice and pretty. So if you want to add your thumbnails here, you just scroll down to the console that you're looking for. Sony PlayStation and Nintendo 64. There's actually two of them. I don't know the difference between them. I just grab both of them when I do, and shortly after it updates. Thumbnails will be there shortly. Alright, well, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you liked the video. I hope I helped out at least a couple of people. Till next time, guys, you guys take it easy.